From Karnataka, where Sri Ram Sena was seen celebrating the Kanakadasa Jayanti in Hubli in Eidgah Maidan today. We understand that Pramod Muthalik has also arrived. So it seems that the Tipu Jayanti face-off is only escalating. We'll try and go across to Prajwal as well for more on that. But as you can see there, the visuals coming in of Pramod Muthalik, who has arrived at Hubli's Eidgah Maidan to pay tribute and celebrate the Kanakadasa Jayanti in Hubli's Eidgah ground. We have Prajwal joining us for more. Prajwal, help us understand this Pramod Muthalik having arrived to celebrate the Jayanti in Hubli Eidgah Maidan. Of course, we saw how the face-off only escalated yesterday when we talk about the Tipu Jayanti celebrations at the Eidgah Maidan.
Absolutely, Samiksha, because even when he went on and made an entry, you can clearly see that he had bought Gomutra along with him, the cow urine, and then he started sprinkling it across the entire ground, saying that it is unholy. You know, it is the entire place has become unholy because the Tipu Jayanti celebrations was conducted here, and he also went to the spot where the poster of Tipu Jayanti. The poster of Tipu Sultan was put there, and therefore he also cleansed that place, and then he sprinkled, he sprinkled Gomutra there, and he also called out, stating that Tipu Sultan is he's gone on to massacre thousands and lakhs of Hindus, and he's also anti-Kannada as well. So why should they go on and respect? Why should they go on and celebrate something like Tipu Jayanti? And this was absolutely wrong. And now we are also hearing Mr. Muthalik go on and speak about the importance and the prominence of Kanakadasa the saint, and how he has gone on to preach to the society of the entire fact as to how life will have to be led. And he's saying that Tipu should not be Tipu should not be worshipped because or else he should not even be given great prominence over here, is what Pramod Muthalik has stated. And also, Samiksha, going to the spot yesterday where Tipu Jayanti was celebrated. This is the exact spot where it was celebrated, and the poster of Tipu Sultan was put up. And this is where this purification, according to Mr. Muthalik, which took place here. So far, it has been peaceful. And no sort of untoward incident has happened, and the security too has been heightened.
Yes. Prajwal, staying on the same, if you could give us more details as to, what really happened yesterday. We understand that Congress leader was seen celebrating Tipu Jayanti inside the premises of the HDMC.
Yes, inside the Hubli Dharwad Municipal Corporation, a Congress leader had gone on in his office to celebrate Tipu Jayanti, which is not in accordance with the law, and a notice was issued by the council secretary asking as to why Tipu Jayanti was being celebrated inside the premises of government offices. Because in 2016, Siddaramaiah government had gone across and given permission that Tipu Jayanti could be submitted, could be celebrated inside the government premises. But once the BJP government came, and in 2019, the Karnataka Culture and Development Department passed an order stating that Tipu Jayanti is not a state festival and it should not be celebrated inside the premises of the government offices as well. And a notice has already been issued, and a reply has already been sought by the council secretary, and we should go on and see as to what is going to happen. But the mayor of the Hubli Dharwad Municipal Corporation has gone on and stated that this is definitely this is not befitting that of a politician, and therefore action will have to be taken before him. So they are waiting. The council secretary is going on and waiting to get a response from the Congress leader, after which he will be charged, and there will be an inquiry which will be launched.
Prajwal, help us understand, talking about this Kanakadasa Jayanti, which is being celebrated. Has the permission even been granted in the first place by the officials? Of course, permission was granted for Tipu Jayanti, but has the permission been granted for the Kanakadasa Jayanti at the Eidgah Maidan?
Yes, Samiksha, the permission has been given. The permission has been given at the Eidgah Maidan. And this particular permission was taken by Sri Ram Sena and other pro-Hindu organizations as well. And they had paid a sum of 10,000 rupees and taken the permission. And also now going across and understanding, Sri Ram Sena had already stated that they will celebrate all the Jayantis and they will also go on to stop the Tipu Jayanti, which was being celebrated. The AIMIM in this particular regard also had gone on to counter Sri Ram Sena, saying that that they will go on to stop Kanakadasa Jayanti celebrations, but nothing of that such has happened. You can also see the security. You can also clearly go across and see that KSRP platoon has been deployed. We are also seeing inspectors, DCP and the Assistant Commissioner of Police over here personally going on to monitor the security over here. So far no sort of untoward incident has happened here, because today the pro-Hindu organizations have come out in large numbers. Their cadres have come out in large numbers, and the Sri Ram Sena chief, Mr. Pramod Muthalik too, has come here, and he also started off by condemning that Tipu is not a freedom fighter, and the Karnataka High Court too had gone on to state that Tipu is not a freedom fighter, but he's a monarch.
Prajwal, do you see this as some kind of a provocation by Pramod Muthalik, this so-called cleansing being done by Pramod Muthalik?
For many years, maybe even for decades, Pramod Muthalik has always been against the celebration of Tipu Jayanti, because he calls him a murderer, he calls him a killer. So the act of him going on to sprinkle urine there, that was something which was not needed, and we will have to go across and seek his response in this particular regard. But nevertheless, the permission was already given by the Hubli Dharwad Municipal Corporation. But yes, definitely, it is also an act of provocation that should not have been done, keeping the religious sentiments of all the communities in mind.
All right, Prajwal, thank you for the moment. So Prajwal there reporting from Hubli as the celebrations are taking place for the Kanakadasa Jayanti at the Eidgah Maidan. And a row that seems to have erupted after that provocation by Pramod Muthalik, as he was seen sprinkling urine as a mark of cleansing after that Tipu Jayanti celebrations happened at the Eidgah Maidan in Hubli on Thursday. So the visuals also coming in right now from Eidgah Maidan in Hubli, where you can see Pramod Muthalik celebrating the Jayanti after the Tipu Jayanti celebrations which happened. Of course, the AIMIM faction that led the celebrations at the Eidgah Maidan on Thursday.